Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, and it's Monday. And this is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we got Randy. What's up, Randy? I would say
Yeah.
Randy's a guest host, but he's really like the host. He's a host.
Yo, what's up, Chuck? Yo, it's Monday. Let's do this, man. What are we talking about tonight?
First thing we're coming off, we're calling some good news is Pokemon. And all of y'all know if y'all watch Netflix's Geeked Up Week, Pokemon stop motion series is out. And yes, you should watch it.
Have you already
Um,
watched it?
yeah, what's up?
Have you already watched it?
No, it's in the queue. That's the holiday queue special. We're going into a Thanksgiving holiday here in America. You all, if y'all know, don't know, leave a comment if you're in America, whatnot. Well, as you know, if you leave a comment, we actually respond to your comments in the chat. I'm gonna watch it then. No,
Mm.
actually, it comes out December 28th. My fault. So I was thinking it's coming out. No, I was thinking it's coming out for the holiday,
Yeah, I
Thanksgiving
was like,
holiday.
damn,
I
I
was
didn't
getting
remember
so
seeing it,
giddy. I
but
was getting
yeah.
so giddy. Um,
It's gonna be
it's
some bangers though. It's gonna be some
it's
bangers that
December.
December because you got
Netflix is
Rebel
bringing
Moon
a.
come. You got Rebel Moon coming out, and
Mhm.
you got this coming out. Yeah, it's gonna be some bangers.
Netflix is like, we got a holiday slate. All the other film companies are struggling for a holiday slate. Netflix is like, we got you. We got you. We got Korean dramas. We got some stuff coming from Africa and Europe. We
Yeah,
got you. We got Rebel Moon coming. Who's saying that? Who's saying
yeah,
that? We're
yeah.
bringing in the new version of Star Wars.
And they had bangers last year because last year they
Mhm.
dropped Wednesday because we binge
They
watched Wednesday
did.
over the holiday.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did,
um,
which was amazing,
it
mind
was.
you.
It was.
So, first of all, Pokemon Concierge comes out on Netflix on December 28th. Let me stand corrected. I'm still going to be excited. I'm going to watch it the Christmas weekend and be so excited that I got to see Pokemon Concierge. Um, the new show comes from Dwarf Studios, the anime studio behind the similarly cozy Rilakuma Kaori. That Kaoru, that is a beautiful stop motion. It's different than what's the other stop motion come Leica? It's different than their stop motion, but it's cozy and beautiful. It looks like the characters are kind of fuzzy, like they're made of they have some type of
Right.
wool on them. And this is Pokemon Concierge,
Yeah, when
where
we're
Mhm.
done here, I'm going to go have to look at the trailer because I haven't seen the trailer
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. This is something you can watch with your daughter.
Yeah, she might like
Absolutely.
this. Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah.
she probably like
But she
Rila
likes
Kuma.
Pokemon,
Hmm.
and so I'm just not a huge Pokemon
You
fan.
don't have to be. You can just hop in the universe. Pokemon is different, right? Every version of Pokemon is different. Detective Pikachu is very different than standard Pokemon. Pokemon games are very different. They're
Yeah,
the same
I'm,
game, but they're slightly different.
but I know how big Pokemon is. It's funny.
Hmm.
My wife was working at one of their vendors did Pokemon, and she was like, "Did you know how big Pokemon was?" I was like, "Yeah, it's like the biggest IP in the whole goddamn world."
It's a
Yeah,
really big IP. And
yeah.
they had this thing where this woman, she takes care of Pokemon. She's the Pokemon concierge at the hotel. So people
Okay,
will go on vacation and they bring their Pokemon and she's the one who deals with the Pokemon.
okay,
Like, why they're not here fighting.
okay.
So it's her job to deal with the Pokemon and Pokemon's friend.
So I'll be watching it over the holiday break.
Mm-hmm. But let me give you more story. Just cover this story to close this loop. It
Okay.
follows Haru, Karen Fukuhara, a young woman. That's the voice actress, a young woman who takes up a job at the Pokemon Resort as the newest Pokemon concierge. It's her job to make sure that Pokemon who visit the resort are relaxing and having a good time.
Okay. We shall see.
Yeah, yeah. And it comes out on Netflix on December 28th. So
Mm.
people, please get ready for it. And if you have small children, hell, if you have adult children, you like Pokemon, this may
Adult
be,
children.
yeah.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
You have children, adult children, like adults that love children things, that love Pokemon. This may be the thing to watch because it's very Pokemon-esque.
Okay. Uh,
Um, to continue on some more Pokemon moves,
oh Lord.
Pokemon and Tiffany Company team up to release jewelry costing up to $29,000
So what is it like an amulet or something of a
for the
character?
collection. Hey, hey,
I can
I
see it.
kind of want to get in on this Pokemon stuff. I kind of want that Pokemon ball. Who
Yeah,
doesn't want that Pokemon ball?
I can see it. So, like, especially you get people that are anime fans. Like, I think I just saw today that like Meg the Stallion is an anime fan. I
She's
never
super. You know that? Oh, she's a
didn't know
super
that.
fan. She's a super
I know,
fan.
and I
Some
know
things she
Michael.
watches.
Okay, I know Michael B. Jordan is a super anime
Yep, super
fan.
fan.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so like I could see like them buying this from Tiffany's.
Yep, yep. The funk, like I said, people from the chat can chime in for the Pokemon company, the story we just had about Pokemon Concierge. The funk says the cherry on top of the trailer was the reveal of who was singing the theme song, city pop legend Maria Takeuchi. You may know from the song Plastic Love. Yes. So that's the who's doing the theme song of this. So the theme songs are very important in Japanese anime and dramas. And so
And
things so when the credits run in the very beginning, you're getting the whole song. In America, they cut out the whole song, the whole jingle songs. Not in Japan. It's part of it. Matter of fact, you have
oh, so that's dope.
anime fans will tell you if you fast forward through the song, then you're not a true anime fan. Then I have
Mm.
to say, at times, I'm not a true fan. Sometimes I let it go on when I'm standing up doing something. Like Michiko and Hachin, that's 22 episodes. That song is 2.5 minutes. Anything for Shinichiro Watanabe, I'm letting it play. Because I want that soundtrack, first of all. I want the soundtrack.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but back to this jewelry story. Let's talk about the jewelry story. The collection features 9 pieces of the cheapest, costing $1,290, and the most expensive, naturally, a Pikachu, coming in around $29,000 price tag. The pricey one is the Pikachu pendant made of 18 karat yellow gold and diamonds accents, and coming in 2 sizes. The standard $29,000 size, or one smaller one costing $9,900.
So
I
you
kind
getting
of
that?
want to go.
Is that the Christmas present for you?
Oh
Right,
man, that's not Christmas
nine
present for me.
$1,000 link.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find one of the women in my life and say, whoever loves me will buy me this $29,000 Pikachu. This is what the love of my life. The whole fact that it comes in I just want the case, Randy. It's a Pokemon ball in Tiffany blue.
Yeah,
I want that. That sounds amazing.
the
If they're
case
small,
like a G.
it is, right? I just want the case. But
Mm.
oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm surprised they don't have somebody like Logan Paul or somebody rocking it.
You'll have it. It hasn't
Yeah,
come
he
out
got
yet,
it.
has
He
it?
hasn't came out yet. But I mean in the ad. Like they have him in the ad.
Mm. Because you don't
But
need them though. It's gonna sell itself.
yeah, it is. It is
You know,
true.
if you have the money to get it, you'll get it, right?
Yep. And the funk came in again. He says, true story. The packaging is the most important part of the Tiffany purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Pikachu packaging, boy, and it
Well,
comes in that ball.
the blue box is like it's famous,
Tiffany's
right?
thing. Yeah, that's that
Yeah, it's
Tiffany thing.
Tiffany's
Yeah.
thing, right? It's part of pop culture, and then you put it in,
Make it a
the
Pokemon ball.
a Pokemon ball, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a little surprised, maybe to piggyback on your point, they don't have somebody famous sitting down just opening up the box. I think that would be dope.
Yeah. Yeah. So and speaking of fast forwarding through songs, right? The anime fans. The funk says, I admit I fast forward through Scott Pilgrim's OP song, that's the opening song, but not the ending song, since those are different each episode. And the Scott Pilgrim songs are amazing. That soundtrack, I can't wait for that to be on vinyl because I'm gonna buy that. I went to Netflix's website to see if they already had it there, so I can get
Yeah.
the limited edition version of that.
Well, if you want to hear what we got to say about it on Wednesday, tune in for binge
Yeah,
worthy
yeah,
after
for Scott
GeekBeast.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, because
Yep.
we're reviewing Scott Pilgrim.
Randy, if you want to be a good cousin, you can spend $29,000 and buy me the Pikachu
I barely
pendant.
like you. I barely like.
Wow. And the entire collection will be available for purchase, Randy, in case you want to know,
You said if
at
I'm gonna be a
Tiffany&
good
Co.'s
cousin, I
website,
barely
just
like you.
24 hours starting on November 29th. right
So
around the corner, Randy. Right
so
around the corner on the
this
29th. You
so
can buy this for me.
the inside stuff. Chuck once told me that he didn't even like me. He said the only reason he was nice to me because his mom and his daddy told me to be. So why am I gonna spend 20,000
But you know, I was just playing though.
I
You
don't know.
just
You was just playing.
whatever,
It
whatever.
still sits with me.
No, man, it's okay, cuz I was just playing with you.
It still sits with me,
I
dog.
was just playing with you. You didn't do something. If y'all didn't know, Randy used to be one of the best rappers I've ever heard.
He
Like
said it
people,
around
people,
people.
people would hear Randy rap and be like, damn, he's good. Randy was Tupac meets T.I. He was
I'm
Tupac
just
meets
saying.
Ti
Don't try to justify it
before there
now.
was a Ti. You guys,
It was
he was
like,
like Andre 3000 meets Tupac. That's probably a better comparison. He was
yeah.
like Andre 3000 meets Tupac. And people, I went to an all male school, all black male school, and everybody there thought they were rappers. They heard my cousin rap. They were like, "Damn, that boy can rap." They're like, "He write that down." I said, "He just made that up. This first time I ever heard that. He just made that up. He used to be a good rapper." We got in front of a big time music executive. Ask Randy if he can sing. That's
Oh,
something
yeah,
he
great.
can't do.
Great. I'm dope. I'm dope with
That's
it.
something he can't do. He
I'm dope
cannot
with
hold a note
I'm
even in
done
the
with the
bucket.
vocals. And he was like, I don't like you. I was like, damn. I was like 17 years old. He was like my older
no,
cousin who
no,
went to this
no,
big
no.
school. And he was like, I don't like you. I'm only nice to you because my mom and daddy told me I have to be. I was like, say less. Say less.
Oh no, that's not how the story went. So we
Exactly.
stopped this big music executive, producer in the mall, and he was like, "Yo, rap for me. I'm looking for new talent anyway. Rap for me." Randy started singing his song, this music producer's song, and he can't sing. And me and my best friend at the time stared at him like, "Did you just do this? Did you just do this? You supposed to get us out of poverty. You're supposed to get us out of poverty."
I know that's what you told me. But we got to move on. We
Okay,
got
we're
other
gonna move
shit
on.
to cover.
Speaking of, we're gonna stay in the world of
All right.
animation, actually, not anime. Aardman, the Wallace and Gromit claymation studio, isn't actually running out of clay. So Aardman Studios, the studio behind Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run, is
Mhm.
facing a clay shortage. The studio's lack of clay for its claymation projects reportedly reported in the story in Telegraph on Friday. The trouble is that Aardman only uses clay from one manufacturer, and that company recently closed its doors. That means the Artman has to rely on the clay it currently has on hand. The only that won't be able to replenish it after they use up their same sources. So
Is
they,
clay a limited source? I don't know.
I
Is it a
guess it may be the type of clay and how it's made and
mm.
needed. It's like you know, some people only shop at one bakery, and that
No,
bakery closed. They're like, "Fuck, my bakery closed."
I get that, but they're not a $100 million, $1 billion movie studio.
That's true, but we only trust this one source. It's don't they probably sampled a bunch of sources. They probably did their due diligence. It's like nobody's giving us the price and the quality that we want. And
And I
this,
do get that, but
mhm.
still, I mean, what are you gonna let the whole? You just gonna leave that genre behind?
No, the Aardman has said it's also hard at work experimenting with other options and figuring out how to make sure the transition to a new clay stock is as smooth as it can be. So they're
Okay.
looking for new clay. Now, if I was a multimillionaire and knew this studio needed this clay, I would hire everybody from that old shop that closed down and run it. But there's
Yeah.
probably not enough money in it. They're probably
Right.
not. There's
Yeah,
not
it's
many
probably why they
claymation
closed.
projects,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it's probably a niche thing, and
Yeah,
the studio they're not enough to support a full
yeah,
studio. Like they can add to the profit margins, or but they can't support an entire studio off of one big client.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that makes sense.
yeah. Like there's Leica Studios who does, I think they still use claymation, but they also use software solutions as well.
Is claymation still popular?
Man, yeah, it's still popular. Like some of the works that you like, the Missing Link, a Coraline, all that's done stop motion. I think it's stop motion and done with
Okay.
some level of clay.
Okay. No, I got you. I was
Yeah.
just curious.
Now is it real popular? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a lot of studios doing it, especially with software solutions that 3D they can make 3D models look like claymation. Um, what did the funk say? Leica uses stop motion plus CGI. Like I said, yeah, they do stop motion with clay and CGI. Only
Only
four, and
four
there's
in
in
the US.
Dragonborn said it. Dragonborn VR said only four in the US do
Do
stop
stop.
motion, like four stores, only four studios.
So all right, that's cool.
You know, all you need is somebody to remake that Santa and Frosty the Snowman over again. Make that over again, update it, put some hip
That,
hop songs in it, maybe a drive by. Get
that is
Sexy Red to do the
well,
song.
they updated it. They just don't use the claymation.
Nah,
Uh,
stop motion with claymation. Do stop
yeah,
motion.
yeah.
Blender can do a lot of this. So, folks, if y'all want to do something like claymation, you can download the Blender app, or you can download the Lego app. Lego has an app that does stop motion, and you buy some clay. It works the same way.
Hmm. Now, I hope they survive. So
I
let's see
hope
what.
they do. I think they're going to survive. It's just them finding clay because they want to
Right.
stick with that process. The worst thing that happens with technology is things become lost arts.
Mm-hmm.
You
Absolutely.
know, like mass production of ceramics, for example. There's a whole city in Japan called Seto, and they're known for ceramics. And you'll go there and play top dollars for ceramics. I think I have some Seto ceramics somewhere. Oh my god, I don't know where they are. They're
Mm.
probably in a box somewhere. I got some Seto ware somewhere. They may be at mom and dad's house, but I
Yeah.
got some Seto, and this expensive
Okay.
stuff. It's really good stuff. Yeah, I gotta go back there. I gotta go to the house and find it. Um, but teapots and stuff like that, definitely. Seto
Uh,
wares. Mm-hmm.
Dragonborn VR said 3D printing helps a lot with slow motion.
Stop motion, stop motion.
Stop
Mm-hmm.
motion. Stop motion.
Yeah, yeah, it does. They do 3D print things. What they need to do, well, the big beauty of stop motion is a lot of it's done by hands. Now they have a lot of tools that help out a lot. I watch a lot of Instagram tools where people doing stop motion with action figures, 3D printed action figures, and it looks amazing. And she said
Okay.
that's what Leica uses. Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah. So it's a very artsy episode today. Um, what else is it?
What do we got
Huh?
next?
This is the good story. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the story.
I bet I know it.
OpenAI fires their CEO, Sam Altman. The next, what was next of the creator of ChatGPT? They fired him, right? They're like, hey, we're
Okay.
firing you.
Go ahead. Go
And
ahead and finish this story. I think you might be going where because I just heard this story
yeah,
today. Go ahead.
yeah. Then Microsoft comes out of nowhere and hires him to run their AI. So if anybody knows, OpenAI has a partnership with Microsoft. One of the board members kind of pushes him out. Like, hey, we're gonna get you pushed out and get the board members to vote you out. They voted him out.
But did you know what the employees did?
Yeah, they said we're gonna go with him.
Yeah. 700 it's about 700 people
Mm-hmm.
at the company. Originally like 560 of them signed the petition.
Petition.
Around 700 of them, like all of them, like
Like they're gonna
90%,
vacate
it's like, yeah,
OpenAI.
if y'all don't bring them back, then we're out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Microsoft hired him and then hired his partner that's
Yeah.
running the company with him and said, y'all can come over to us. We can end this partnership with OpenAI. And since there's no disputes, there's no agreements in our partnership that we can't take employees, we're taking employees.
Yeah. I guess the part that stood out to me, I mean, I know it's all the drama,
Mm-hmm.
but like the employee empowerment, right?
Yeah, like,
They
we're going
all
with our
stood,
boss.
yeah,
We
and
wild.
it shows me like companies do shitty things, but like if we all got together, they couldn't do these type of shitty things.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
shows a lot of power. And
yeah.
so OpenAI fired him.
Mm-hmm.
They fired him, Sam Altman. And then they brought in former Twitch boss Emmett Shear.
Yeah. But the employees want to feel it.
And I heard Emmett doesn't have a really good reputation in
Right.
technology,
Yeah.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah. So
They brought in Emmett, and Emmett is like, okay, I'm gonna run OpenAI. Then all the employees looked at him and was like, fuck you, we out.
Yeah, and Rodney said he was non-existent as a Twitch CEO. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
the employees was like, "No, we don't want this idiot."
No, yeah, we don't know him. We know
Yeah,
Sam, and Sam
yeah,
was fighting for us,
right,
you
right.
know?
So they still don't know why they fired him.
Well, they speculate because he thought of ways that the company can make money with OpenAI, and it's not open and free. And apparently, the board member, I think we have his name in here.
Man,
Oh yeah, we do.
ain't no telling. That's just sound like some shit that they came out as a reason. Like that's not really the reason behind why he.
Yeah, this is what it says. It says on Monday morning, hundreds of OpenAI employees, including former internal CEO Mira Murati and board member Illa Schwartz, signed a letter saying they would leave the company for jobs at Microsoft unless Altman is reinstated.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. That's an interesting story to me.
No, we're going to see this unfold. It's going to unfold over the weeks. The
Yeah.
fact that Microsoft's like, Microsoft AI comes and he's a CEO, and you and your partner, y'all can
Well,
come over here.
Microsoft owns half of
OpenAI.
yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
own 49% of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
In their
somebody
partnership.
from Microsoft board that fired Sam.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so yeah,
Then Microsoft hired him directly.
right. So we'll see how it's
That's
going.
it. That's even interesting too. Maybe
Yeah,
they fired him Sam to hire him directly.
yeah. And it could be. It could be. Record labels were notorious for doing stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you
Hire you
have
from your
the
label,
premiere
then hire you
company.
directly into the company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. We gotta make money. We gotta feed the families here. And he was like, I gotta feed these people that have been busting their ass. Sure, they got nice salaries, but they can get better salaries. And he has to worry about people getting poached too, right? Because you got Netflix hiring people AI leads for $900,000 a year,
Yeah.
$1
Yeah.
million salaries. That's probably more than some of the C-suite at Netflix without options and salary.
Yeah.
So he's probably thinking, I gotta pay these people that are leading this industry right now. They're leaders. And so yeah, I could see that, Rodney. I totally see that.
Y'all do? Y'all think Microsoft fired somebody because he was being capitalistic?
No, I'm
They
not
didn't
talking
hire
about
him because he wanted to be
it
capitalist,
was
is
the
why he got
board.
fired.
It was
No, that's what I'm saying.
the board of OpenAI
OpenAI fired him for it.
Oh, so the
is the
board of
one.
OpenAI fired. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so the
The board
board of
OpenAI fired him.
OpenAI is the ones that were part of this movement that also
okay,
SBF was part of.
Mm-hmm.
okay,
That's the speculation that I had read.
okay,
Right,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
was that the speculation that I had read was that basically the board members that were a part of this movement
Mhm.
that believes in like technological altruism and basically is very cultish, very much what SBF was into. Um, and that's why his whole story, his whole backstory is weird as well. And apparently, there's a whole movement within Silicon Valley that's kind of like going more towards this like cult-like behavior. So yeah, so then they're the ones that like they kind of initiated this coup, and then it backfired on them,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's why like yeah, and so yeah, and then
That okay. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay. And then Microsoft came on and hired him
But
on.
he was in
Microsoft.
negotiations to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But his
But it fell through, right?
stipulations
Yeah.
were, well, I'll come back if you get rid of these board members.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't, and it didn't happen. So that's why they went and got Emmett Shear. And he's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna work for Microsoft
Yeah, I'm gonna work for Microsoft
Right.
directly.
directly.
And so you all will work with me again as the partner.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting. This is so as Dragonborn VR said, she says,
Soap opera.
oh my
AI
gosh,
soap
it's a crazy AI soap opera. Man, I can't wait for the Korean drama of this to come out.
I can't wait for the movie or the television series of it to come out.
Yeah, it's gonna
dope.
happen. It's gonna happen. The AI series, maybe that's what we need to pin over break.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
make it like Mythic Quest.
it
We
could be
make it a
like,
comedy because
yeah,
it's probably wild
right,
in that studio.
yeah, yeah. You could do all of it. Get all the big players, the board members, the
Mhm.
Microsoft. Yeah,
We make it Secession meets Mythic Quest.
that's what I'm
That's
thinking.
what
Something
people
like
want
that.
to
Yeah,
see.
Succession.
Yes.
And I was gonna say some old school like Dallas, but like
No, we don't
Succession.
want Dallas. Dallas is old school. It's arcane. It's arcane. We don't want to use
It's
that.
the same shit. But
Yeah.
it's the same shit.
But
But yeah, but Mythic Quest meets Succession. Yeah, I like that.
yeah, we
I
should
think
write
that's
that.
dope.
like Dragonborn VR. Oh man, the Netflix show.
Yeah,
I'm right now on this show copywriting that idea. We're gonna make that show the
yeah.
AI show about an AI company that's Dallas meets Secession. We're gonna
No,
put that together in the
Succession meets
pitch.
Mythic Quest. Succession meets Mythic Quest.
Secession meets Mythic Quest. Hear
Yeah.
me, Rodney? We gotta put this in the pitch. We about to start that film company we all dreamed about.
Yeah, I think that's dope. I do. I think it would be dope. I want to see it.
People are already working on this shit. They're getting OpenAI to write the script.
It's just who makes it better.
They're getting
I think our perspective would be better. Yeah, matter of fact, we use ChatGPT to start the script for the pilot, and we go in there and hire a writer.
People are joking that basically ChatGPT fired him.
ChatGPT's taking over.
Yeah, it was the AI that fired him.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get rid of his ass, and I'm gonna run this shit.
Well, that might.
We don't need CEOs.
Hey, right? Yeah, he's going. ChatGPT's gonna be the CEO. They like, yeah, we got to get rid of the
hey, y'all gotta stop talking about all the good ideas, guys, for this Mythic Quest Succession show. Stop throwing out all the good ideas. That's for us to write during this holiday season. All we gotta write is 8 episodes, the 30-minute episodes. We ain't gotta write 12. We ain't gotta write 24 to go 2 seasons. All we gotta do is write 8 30-minute episodes. So how many pages is that? 8 times 30? I mean, oh my god, I'm so bad at math right now. 240 pages. We have 240 pages to write by December 31st. We can do it because we can use Chat GPT to kick out the first draft, and then we just colorize the language, add some flavor to it.
Yeah, I'm with the thing. I think ChatGPT fired him. It's all it's Chippy has Chippy
has your miss. We had to have a Miss Sarah get in there.
Right,
too.
yeah, man.
Oh man. Dragonborn VR, if y'all don't know, is one of our co-hosts for Binge Worthy, Catherine. And we're gonna have Catherine help us write this because we're gonna write this show. This show needs to be written and pitched to somebody, and we could do this, you guys. And I'm trying to retire and just do the Geekish Network full time, and that'd be it. And we could do this. We can, we can get in to start this film company of color.
Yeah, man.
yeah, this sounds great. With that being said, anything you want to share with the people, Randy?
Yo, we've said it already. Wednesday night, we're going to be watching Scott Pilgrim, the animated version. We'll have GeekBeast. It'll be followed by Binge Worthy. So tune in to hear what the Binge Worthy crew has to say about Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, Scott Pilgrim takes all.
Okay, Scott Pilgrim.
That's important too. The title, Scott Pilgrim Takes All. If you haven't watched it, please watch it and come in. And if you watch it, make sure you watch the movie first. So watch Edgar Wright's movie, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, then watch Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. That is roughly, 30-minute episodes, 8 episodes, right? 240 minutes plus another 120 minutes for a movie. Yeah.
So yeah,
So 360 minutes, you guys. You
I'm
can
still
watch it all.
I'm still digging into it. I'm on episode 2 or 3, so
Yeah.
and I'll be
So
ready.
with that being said, I'm going to shout out to Rodney for being a great technical producer and also chiming in. We love it when Rodney chimes in. Shout out
We
to
do.
Defunct for curating all the stories and always being in the chat. Shout out to Dragonborn VR for coming in on the chat and actually supporting us in the show today. I'm not sure Dragonborn VR actually watched Scott Pilgrim Takes Off or not.
She
If
saw
you
it. Yeah, she saw it.
okay, we have her on this. We'll have
Said she finished it Saturday. Told her, come on, be on the show.
come and be on the show. Come and be on the show. She come on be on the show with us. And we will see you all Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving holiday, our last show for the week, because we're not having Friday show because it's Black Friday. That's when we should have the show, Black Friday. The blackest black happy hours you've ever seen. And all we do is talk about buying shit. No, but we're gonna see y'all Wednesday where we talk about have Geek Beast and we talk about news and Scott Pilgrim takes off for binge worthy. And shout out to Digital Click for always helping us with our marketing materials. You'll see those come up online tomorrow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
All right, everybody. Peace.